Welcome to the XONJX XIIIth grade Revolving AI Trade Agent AgriVoltaic Retreat and XR Joint Venture Training Estate. This ambitious project, headquartered in Texas, is more than just a business plan, it's a covenant for sustainable, faith-guided innovation. The letter of intent formalizes a united effort to create a 100-acre regenerative research and training estate, starting with a 20-acre pilot. The estate will blend hydrosolar power, aquaculture, renewable manufacturing, and transitional housing. With a phased expansion over 5 years, the goal is to advance renewable energy, trade education, and community development. This initiative is a collaborative bridge between academia, industry, and community leadership, ensuring generational impact. At the heart of the XONJX XIIIth grade estate is a multidisciplinary leadership team. Commissioners, superintendents, and professors of trade bring decades of expertise in renewable energy, construction, education, and veteran services. Each superintendent is responsible for integrating curriculum, supervising projects, and mentoring career pathways. This structure ensures the estate operates as a fully integrated learning economy where education, sustainability, and enterprise converge. The leadership's commitment is to empower youth, veterans, and underserved populations through experiential learning and sustainable trade development. The estate begins with a 20-acre operational core, serving as the nucleus for power generation, trade education, and resource production. Within 24 months or upon 75% completion of the pilot phase, operations will expand to the full 100-acre site. The central farm will generate enough hydrosolar hybrid power to sustain the estate, using rotating solar panels, micro-hydroelectric systems, and recycled material battery banks. The facility is wired with surveillance and satellite internet, supporting safety, research, wildlife monitoring, and live training feeds. This infrastructure supports both on-site and distance learning, making the estate a model for scalable, sustainable development. Mission of XONJX XIIIth grade is to redefine education, trade development, and spiritual growth through experiential learning rooted in sustainability and technology. The estate provides a sanctuary for youth, veterans, and transitional residents to train, live, and earn in an environment that balances human innovation with ecological regeneration. Programs include AgriVoltaic research farms, aquaculture systems, wildlife rehabilitation, luxury RV parks, and spiritual hunting programs. Each element is designed to foster both economic empowerment and holistic well-being. The estate is structured as a self-funding ecosystem. Revenue from renewable energy sales, agricultural exports, aquaculture, retreat tourism, and government contracting offsets operational expenses and funds expansion. Each income stream aligns with federal programs, providing access to contracts and sustainability grants. By year 3, projected revenue will exceed operational expenses, with surplus reinvested into land development, housing, and education. All training programs are linked to paid apprenticeships and certifications, ensuring direct pathways to employment or entrepreneurship. XONJX XIIIth grade XIIITh training curriculum transforms the campus into a living classroom. Participants engage in structured programs teaching real-world trades, energy technology, aquaponics, logistics, construction, and business management while living in community housing. Integrated with Infinity Business Solutions and Graceful Living Transitional Housing, students train hands-on, live in serviced accommodations, and learn essential academic, life, and spiritual skills. Sponsorships and grants ensure accessibility for all backgrounds. Estate operates as a fully autonomous research and development site. AI-driven power systems manage rotating solar arrays and hydropower integration. On-site manufacturing produces solar-powered vehicles and battery systems from recycled materials. Wireless sensor networks monitor soil health, wildlife, and crop yields. Smart surveillance and satellite systems support wildlife data, hunting research, and safety training. All power and water systems are redundant, ensuring year-round operation without external grid reliance. Led by a multidisciplinary governance body, the estate ensures academic integrity, trade competency, and mission alignment. Each division is supervised by certified experts who integrate educational outcomes with business operations. Superintendents participate in the Grace Pass network, governing spiritual, educational, and economic programs across all XONJX franchises. This structure fosters a culture of excellence, compliance, and continuous reinvestment in community development. Initial land acquisition for the 100-acre estate is budgeted at $600,000, with a 20-acre pilot phase costing $1.8 million. Full build-out is projected at $12.5 million, with a 5-year projected revenue of $11.3 million annually. The cumulative ROI over 5 years is estimated at 230%, with surplus funds reinvested into training and expansion. Revenue sources include energy production, aquaculture, tourism, contract work, and education programs, ensuring long-term sustainability. The estate stands as a flagship model for sustainable microeconomies, combining clean energy, workforce education, transitional living, and ecological stewardship. Its integration of AI-driven trade training, agrivoltaic power generation, and veteran inclusion programs establishes it as a blueprint for rural and urban redevelopment. The vision is to cultivate spiritually grounded entrepreneurs, engineers, and environmental stewards who uplift their community. Mission is built on 4 pillars: education reimagined, sustainability engineered, empowerment through workforce and entrepreneurship, and spiritual and social restoration. Each pillar is embedded into every operation, ensuring that participants gain technical mastery, leadership, and ethical skills. The estate's hybrid governance model combines private trust oversight with federal compliance, guaranteeing fiscal responsibility and long-term sustainability. 2030, the estate aims to train and certify over 500 students annually across 12 trade disciplines, achieve 100% renewable power independence, generate $11.3 million in annual revenue, reinvest 25% of net profit into scholarships and housing, and expand internationally. These goals reflect a commitment to excellence, community development, and global impact. State is master-planned as a self-contained smart ecosystem, integrating renewable energy, education, aquaculture, housing, and recreation. The 20-acre operational core serves as the energy, education, and logistics nucleus. The 100-acre grid is zoned into sectors for AgriVoltaics, aquaculture, living quarters, trade facilities, and recreation. Each section is wirelessly networked and energy synced, managed through AI-driven monitoring for total system efficiency. State's land is carefully allocated: 20 acres for the core hub and administration, 20 for agrivoltaic farms, 15 for aquaculture, 10 for wildlife and rehabilitation, 10 for housing, and additional zones for education, manufacturing, RV resort, recreation, and media. Each zone is powered by renewable energy and designed for expansion, ensuring every acre serves both functional and educational purposes. 20-acre pilot zone is the operational brain of the estate. It hosts the power plant and AI operations center, XR command hall for digital simulations, Grace Pass learning center, hydro solar battery bank, and AgriTech dome laboratory. This nucleus powers the entire estate through smart routing, balancing output between solar, hydro, and biochar-fueled generators. Every system is designed for both function and hands-on learning. State's power network features rotating solar panels, hydro systems integrated with aquaculture ponds, and battery arrays made from recycled materials. The communication grid covers 100% of the property with satellite internet and AI-based surveillance. Transportation includes sole electric vehicles and heavy equipment sourced via federal surplus. Underground infrastructure supports water filtration and irrigation, linking housing and aquaculture zone. Aquaculture farm serves as both a training and production unit. Ponds are designed for cross-species learning, teaching environmental science and food sustainability. Water is continuously recycled and reoxygenated, with nutrient-rich wastewater feeding hydroponic towers and mushroom farms. Beekeeping zones support pollination and ecological balance, contributing to the estate's holistic product line. Circling the core is a 100-spot RV resort for families, tourists, and training visitors. Each lane offers solar hookups, smart waste systems, and integrated security. Amenities include a clubhouse, cafe, amphitheater, spa, fitness center, and pet-friendly zones. This area provides a hospitality revenue stream and serves as a public face for community engagement. State is designed using GIS-integrated mapping and AI-guided planning to ensure ecological preservation and energy optimization. Every structure must generate or store power, every water system must recycle, and every program must teach a trade or provide community impact. This holistic approach allows the estate to operate indefinitely as a self-powered, self-contained, and self-teaching ecosystem. Development is phased. Year 1 completes the 20-acre core, Year 2 expands to 50 acres with full aquaculture and trade school facilities, Year 3 adds housing and media networks, and by years 4-5 the estate reaches 100% independence and begins replication. Each phase is designed to achieve specific milestones in capacity, revenue, and operational sustainability. State's power system is a closed-loop renewable energy ecosystem, integrating rotating solar technology, microhydro generation, and recycled material battery banks. Solar panels on dual-axis trackers follow the sun, increasing energy harvest. Hydro systems use aquaculture water movement for kinetic energy. Battery labs repurpose e-waste into power cells, teaching advanced electrochemistry and materials recycling. AI-driven smart energy distribution system prioritizes energy flow, detects consumption spikes, stores excess energy, and predicts weather patterns. This blockchain-secured ledger records every kilowatt, qualifying the estate for carbon credit trading and renewable energy certificates. The system ensures 72-hour independent operation, even during adverse weather. All farm, transport, and maintenance vehicles are transitioning to solar-assisted electric systems, including tractors, golf carts, ATVs, and drones. Students receive hands-on training in solar mechanics, EV maintenance, and electrical engineering, preparing them for clean energy contract work and future employment opportunities. Sustainability is built into every trade, structure, and system. All waste streams are recycled or repurposed, and power systems feed educational systems. Food, water, and energy are interconnected in a regenerative cycle, achieving zero net waste and carbon-positive certification within 5 years. Every process sustains another, making the estate a living demonstration of sustainable living. Every renewable system on the estate doubles as a hands-on training lab. Students participate in real-world installation, battery fabrication, smart grid monitoring, and sustainable systems maintenance. Graduates earn certifications recognized under DOE and SDVOSB standards, positioning them for immediate employment or entrepreneurship in renewable infrastructure. Aquaculture, Wildlife, and Dominion Retreat program transforms 25 acres into a living ecosystem of renewal and recreation. Fishery ponds, wildlife conservation zones, beekeeping farms, and underground executive housing are all interlinked by smart surveillance and renewable energy grids. This sector serves as both a research facility and a luxury retreat, blending habitat with hospitality. 15-acre aquaculture division is designed for fishery science training, commercial production, and hydropower recycling. Training ponds, production ponds, and research ponds serve educational and commercial purposes. Water is filtered, oxygenated, and redistributed with wastewater feeding hydroponic gardens. Hydro turbines generate electricity, supplementing the estate's grid. 10-acre wildlife and hunting zone blends ecological rehabilitation with ethical recreation. Native animal breeding, pollinator gardens, and habitat corridors support biodiversity. Spiritual and safety training emphasizes respect for creation, with all activities regulated and analyzed for wildlife management. Students participate in population tracking and data analytics, aligning with conservation standards. 10 colonies of bees are established across the estate, enhancing crop yield and supporting pollinator ecosystems. Students receive hands-on training in apiculture, honey processing, and natural product formulation. The program supplies the estate's spa with raw honey and wellness products, integrating ecological stewardship with economic opportunity. Beneath the aquaculture and wildlife sectors lies the underground Dominion Retreat, 12 subterranean lodges with observation tunnels, geothermal regulation, and digital monitoring. These units serve as timeshare lodging for investors and researchers, crisis shelters, and training centers for sustainable construction students. Built from recycled materials, they exemplify luxury and sustainability. Above the Dominium lies the Grace Pass Retreat, a sanctuary for families, tourists, and alumni. Amenities include an eco-spa, archery and firing ranges, a family reunion center, faith garden, and lakeside amphitheater. This division functions as both a hospitality business and a learning environment for students in hospitality management and culinary arts. Students in agricultural, environmental, and wildlife management trades gain real-world experience through internships in the aquaculture and wildlife divisions. Curriculum includes water chemistry, animal nutrition, habitat restoration, fish processing, and ethical hunting. Fieldwork is logged for certification and federal apprenticeship programs, ensuring practical and accredited learning. Aquaculture, wildlife, and Dominion Retreat divisions collectively generate significant revenue through fishery sales, wildlife programs, beekeeping, lodging, and spa services. By year 5, annual revenue is projected at $5.2 million, supporting long-term sustainability, job creation, and ecological stewardship. Each component functions independently but contributes to the estate's overall resilience. Education and Workforce Development Division is the intellectual core of the estate. The XIIITh framework transitions participants from spiritual awakening to applied mastery and entrepreneurship. The curriculum integrates trade training, certification, and mentorship for youth, veterans, and transitional residents, ensuring every participant learns and lives their trade. Each act represents a phase in personal, spiritual, and professional development, from awakening and discipline to trade mastery and entrepreneurship. Students progress through supervised modules, gaining both technical and leadership skills. Trade programs meet federal apprenticeship standards, qualifying graduates for contracts, employment, or entrepreneurship. All courses use extended reality XR and AI-assisted simulation for hands-on learning. Students assemble modular blueprints, diagnose energy systems, and manage aquaculture in virtual environments. The daily schedule emphasizes discipline, community, and reflection, blending academic study, field training, recreation, and mentorship for a holistic educational experience. Education and housing system is financially sustainable through sponsorship-based enrollment and operational reinvestment. Costs cover tuition, room and board, meals, living allowance, supplies, and wellness. Sponsorships and scholarships ensure accessibility, while graduates have direct access to employment, apprenticeships, and business opportunities through the Grace Pass network. Transitional Housing and Infinity Business Solutions framework transforms students, veterans, and families into empowered, financially literate citizens. Modular solar-powered housing supports trainees and graduates, while the Infinity Business Solutions arm provides financial education, credit building, and business formation support. This system bridges the gap from survival to sovereignty. Housing program operates on a 6-phase pathway: entry, stability, skill development, sustainability, expansion, and transition. Each phase supports individualized growth, job placement, home ownership, and community leadership. Graduates become mentors, reinforcing the community ecosystem and ensuring ongoing success. Infinity Business Solutions trains participants in personal and business credit repair, budgeting, insurance, and business formation. Every student receives a credit development account, building trade lines and establishing credit scores. By graduation, participants are eligible for loans, grants, or franchise agreements, ensuring financial independence. The pipeline between education, employment, and permanent housing is seamless. Graduates are eligible for employment, home ownership pathways, entrepreneurial support, and lease-to-own options. This ensures participants transition directly into a profession, residence, and mission, rather than uncertainty. Each housing participant is paired with a mentorship triad: spiritual, trade, and financial mentors. Weekly sessions, devotional groups, and financial check-ins keep residents on track toward their goals. Sponsors and community partners support continuous student rotations, reinforcing the estate's mission of holistic development. Spiritual Retreats, Clinical Trials, and Antidote Manufacturing Division forms the healing cornerstone of the estate. Retreats offer personal renewal, leadership restoration, and family unity. Clinical Trials and Antidote Manufacturing produce holistic supplements and health products, merging faith-based healing with applied science and regenerative agriculture. SDVOSB and GSA-MAS contracting model enables the estate to deliver solutions in renewable energy, disaster recovery, and humanitarian logistics. Operations span land, sea, and air, with each contract doubling as a workforce training exercise. Students and veterans participate in real-world deployments, earning certifications and contributing to global aid missions. The state's Risk and Insurance Division safeguards assets through a multi-layered insurance matrix, combining traditional coverage with internal self-insurance and reinsurance. This ensures uninterrupted protection and financial indemnity, meeting federal and commercial standards. The approach merges faith-based stewardship with lawful compliance, securing the estate's future.